As I finished tonight's workout, I glanced over at the clock before turning out the light in my garage gym. I noticed that it said 11:26 p.m., and at that moment, I was reminded of the secret of the clock. It is a secret I learned about a number of years earlier. Back in the early 1980s, I used to see a particular Army recruitment commercial on television. It had catchy background music, footage of paratroopers jumping out of airplanes, and a tagline stating that, "In the Army, we do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day." That slogan suggested that Army people work harder and get more done than regular people. It must have been a message that resonated with me since I enlisted in the Army as a paratrooper in 1982. Before joining the Army, like most people, I conducted business based on what the clock said. There was a certain time of day that you did most things. And if you tried to do certain things either too early or too late in the day, it was just, well, unusual. But in the Army, it was as though the clock didn't exist. Whatever needed to be done, got done, and it never seemed to matter what time it was. If there was an early jump, breakfast was served at 3 a.m. If you were on a training mission, you might be up for several days in a row. There was a very simple explanation for this. We were told that the mission comes first. It was in the Army that I learned to ignore the clock and just focus on what needed to be done. This is the secret of the clock. Yesterday was a long day. Today was too. The first opportunity I had to get to my garage gym was 10:50 p.m. I was tired and the garage was ice cold. I didn't particularly feel like subjecting myself to a hard training session. And due to the late hour, the clock very sensibly told me that it was far too late to work out. Just under 40 minutes later, I was finished. Done. Not because it was convenient or even comfortable time to train, but done because it needed to be done. The secret of the clock is not actually a secret at all. The things that some people consider to be success secrets are really just those things that most people are unwilling to do. So be willing, and then do.